Yo, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Happy Saturday. Yo, what's up? We are live. How's everyone doing? We got a lot of NBA games. SKC Gab got my smoothie ready. Let's fire it up. Fuck, I need a smoothie. I gotta order a smoothie. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Let me know what sportsbook you want to start out on. I'm not sure if there's any promos, but we can take a look at promos, stuff like that as well. Fliff, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Alex, I'm drunk. Let's make some bets. Yo, what's up, Davis Kelly? Anyways, let's see what we got, okay? So, what book do we want to start out on? Maybe let's try to rip an underdog slip. There's a lot of value on PrizePicks as well. Shit, what do we want to do? So maybe we'll start out on Underdog Fantasy. Yo, so I feel like this Wiggins line, what is going on Andrew Wiggins? There's been some crazy line movement. So if you pull up a line movement chart, maybe it's lineup news. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because Garland's not playing, possibly not playing. I'm not sure, but you can see all these books have ripped Wiggins' over to being the heavy favorite, and they just bumped it to 17.5. Oh my gosh. So unfortunately, Underdog just bumped that. I was trying to take Wiggins over 16.5 points because he's a huge favorite to go over, but they bumped that too quickly. Anyways, let's get into an Underdog play. 3-man. Ty Jerome over 3.5 assists. Where is his assist line? I don't even see his assist line. Anyways, let me try refreshing this. We're going to do some PrizePicks. We're going to do some Underdog. Could you find me some value for Hot Streak, bro? I deposited with them a couple days ago and haven't made a single bet. Yo, Garland's not playing today. We can look at Hot Streak. Give me a sec, though. I want to build an Underdog slip, but we can look at Hot Streak. So where's this line on Ty Jerome, bro? Man, I don't even see it. Over 3.5 assists. Sometimes Underdog is weird. Like, if I just control F his name, then I can get to the bet. But if I type him into the search bar, I couldn't even find Ty Jerome. Over 3.5 assists. But anyways, shut up, Alex. We got to finish this slip. So again, Underdog Fantasy, fixed payout sportsbook. Yo, we're fading Curry today. Yeah, we are. Under 33.5 PAs. What are we doing? The following projections are inactive. Ty Jerome assists. So I guess they did remove it, which is obviously a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. And it's okay because there's a lot of value right now. So we have Thompson over 3.5 assists. I do think the Warriors are going to win. I like degenerately bet on them last night. Rebet was offering some really good value last night. But anyways, so you can see Thompson, every sportsbook, every data point in the market, FanDuel, Pinnacle, which is known to be a really sharp book. They all have his over heavily favored. But let's kind of finish this slip. So here would be a 3-man. Again, on Underdog, you know, it's important to know like what type of slip is optimal to go with. Need Warriors. Jerome removed. Underdog is cooked. So if it's not a Curry day, then it's a Butler day, eh? Yeah, I think it's a Butler day. I do think it's a Jimmy day. Anyways, here's my Underdog play. 3-pick entries. They give you a 6x payout. PrizePicks is cheap. PrizePicks is cheap as shit. They only give you a 5x payout. So anyways, let's run this on Underdog Fantasy, and then we can kind of... The following projections are inactive. Giannis. Bro, did they remove everything? One of you guys front ran me. Or we have a fucking Underdog Fantasy employee in the chat trying to remove all the value. That's really annoying, but it's okay. It happens. So what I wanted to do is let's check out Sleeper maybe. Dude, what are we doing? Come on, Underdog. Why do you got to do this shit? Were any of you guys able to get that in, or did it move too quick? What the fuck, man? Anyways, so they have a discount on Jokic. I've said this before, but like... And I'm going to run it with Mark Kanya under half of a hit. So to not get a hit. It's a You know, again, I've said this before, but on Sleeper, I don't know why they do this. They do it to confuse people. They have the under as a 2.5x payout. That just means plus 150 odds. You're betting 100 for a payout of 250, 2.5x, 150 in profit. So Odds Jam, you know, will just kind of convert Sleeper's odds from payout format into, you know, traditional odds. So this is what I'm going with for this first Sleeper discount. Hey, Alex, were those unders on the OKC game our bets? No, they weren't. I absolutely slammed the under in the OKC game. Dude, it was super high. I mean, I saw it last night. I posted it, I think, in the Discord, but those lines moved against me because I woke up this morning and the total was like 3 points higher. I thought Jimmy got hurt. Still love you. Yo, what's up, Tom Cressman? Who was the front runner? Alex, I have a 40K bet. I have a $40 bankroll. Are you proud of me? Yeah, sure. I'm proud of all of you. I'm proud of all you guys. But anyways, let's see what we can do. Okay, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Let's see what other promos there are. So, you know, what's nice about being in Virginia, you got every state. I mean, not every state. Virginia has like every sports book. You got Underdog. I mean, pretty annoying because they removed everything as I was trying to bet it. But like you also have these sports books like FanDuel. So again, like promos, easiest money we're going to make sports betting. Jokic was a 7-point discount on Sleeper. I mean, Jokic has to be a massive favorite. If I had to guess, Clippers aren't, I mean, sorry, you know, I don't think the Nuggets are going to win this game, but what is Jokic to go over? He's like a minus 500 favorite. So this discount on Sleeper, they're discounting him, you know, 7 points. This discount is a 5-1 betting favorite, so it's going to win 5-6 of the time. So obviously a no-brainer promo. But anyways, they had a promo on the MLB where basically every leg that you add to a parlay, you get an additional boost. So let's see what we can do. I'll just filter for baseball on FanDuel, and let's find some plays. So again, I think, what was the promo? Brett, what was the promo? What was the promo again? I think it was every leg you add to your parlay, you get an additional boost. So let's see what we like. I mean, again, you know, FanDuel is crazy. They got thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of lines up on FanDuel. You know, it's like a restaurant. It's like Hinge, bro. It's like Tinder. You can bet on literally a billion things in every single game. So what we're trying to do, you know, you got limitless options, is zone in on the picks with value. So like we got Ellie to steal a base, plus 162 on FanDuel. Looks like decent value in the market. Everything is priced into the market. Into the odds these books are putting out. Bet Online, really sharp book. They're only offering plus 127. He's leading the league in stolen bases. Crow Armstrong, that little motherfucker. But anyways, let's see what we got. Okay, so I'm going to start out with this pick, Acuna to get a single. This is FanDuel. We can look at PrizePicks after, whatever you guys want. Just let me know. FanDuel's the only book offering plus money. We're getting Underdog odds, plus money, plus 100. Caesars, Fanatics, DraftKings, Fliff. Like every other sports book, SportZeno, like you got all these data points. Every other book has Acuna, I don't fucking know. Every other book has his over heavily favored. We got Nolan Jones to get a single. That game starts soon. But let's just kind of start rolling. So this would be a 15% profit boost. Again, if every pick in our parlay is plus EV, then our parlay is going to be plus EV. But let's see what else we got. Do you got anything compelling for me? Let's build. So we got 3 picks so far. I could just throw on the 15% boost. Or we can try to add one more leg, try to get it a little juicier. Because I think the way this works, right, is every leg you add, you're going to get an additional boost. Ooh, Brent Rooker to record a double. So now I'm getting 25%. I mean, plus 480. Obviously, that looks pretty fucking solid. We got Cal. What else do you got? Dude, FanDuel's pretty competitive. I've said this before, but like on pricing in general. What about Garcia? So now you're getting a 35% boost. I mean, this is just straight degeneracy. But whatever, let me get it locked in. Let me zoom in on it, and then maybe we can do the next sleeper promo. So just like take a screenshot. If you want to tail it, this is my MLB profit boost on FanDuel, but I wanted to see what else is on sleeper. Because again, like sleeper, they run a lot of shitty discounts. So what I was going to say is, so Sleeper they have a free pick on the EPL. What else do they got? I thought there were more promos. Fuck, dude. Let's see. Are there any other promos on Sleeper, or was the only one on Jokic? Let's go back here and let's see what we got. Yeah, I think all they have left is an EPL free pick. Jimmy is keyed up on Toradol and ready to crush Houston. Dabble, please. Virginia, like the only sports book you don't have in Virginia, unfortunately, is Dabble. I love East Coast Alex. Yeah, dude. Being on the East Coast is nice. If I was still on the West Coast, there's quite literally a 0% chance I'd be streaming right now. But anyways, there's a ton of books. There's a ton of promos. So let's see what else we got. So we got Rebet. Any promos today? No promos, but let's see if there's any value on Rebet. Or let's do a PrizePicks slip. I know people love PrizePicks. If you guys want Fliff, I mean, whatever books you want, again, let me know in the chat. I try. Yo, where did PrizePicks go? Oh, I deselected every sport except baseball. So I just got to put them back in. Well, let's see what we can do. Damian Lillard has looked absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. So this is the play they removed on Underdog. I mean, again, one of the many benefits of using multiple books. Yo, what do we think, man? Dude, I'm pretty annoyed the Pacers lost. But whatever. At least we have a more interesting series. Yo, is John Morant? John Morant's not playing today, right? Alex, why is everyone angry today? I don't know. Yo, Jaw's not playing, right? But anyways, Giannis, he's gone under the past 4 games. And it checks out from a value perspective. So again, like, you know, take his over, take his under. You're going to get the same payout. You got hundreds of data points, all these different sports books. Like on PrizePicks, you're essentially getting the same odds on both his over and his under because they give you the same payout if you take his over or his under. Over, under, you're getting a 3x payout regardless. All these books got the under. What's up with Sanders? Dude, I don't know. What do you think? What does Sanders do if he doesn't get drafted? Is he just fucked? But anyways, let me finish this slip. So we got Giannis under, Brunson under. Obviously, Brunson's been cooking recently. Fucking ball hog. Well, let's see if we can get a few more picks in. Woo! What do we like? What do we think, man? What do we think? Dylan Brooks over 13 points plus assists. So this would be, whoa, where is this? Dude, I do kind of like that. Dylan Brooks over 13 points plus assists. Where is this? So I got 3 picks so far. Again, on PrizePicks, you want to be a little careful. He'll go back to college. Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what happens to Sanders. I mean, it's very surprising. But not my problem. Anyways, I got 3 picks so far, but let's finish this slip. Otherwise, I'm never going to get it done. So, oh, shit. One sec. Oh, so we got 3 picks so far. Let me finish this PrizePick slip. I apologize. I'm just trying to find what is my favorite play. So like Jose Trevino, MLB bet. I mean, it's, basically the same strategy. You take his over, under, same payout. So now we're getting a 10x payout. This is just right off the optimizer. Usually I set minimum number of data points to 2. You want to see multiple points of confirming evidence, kind of telling you the same thing. So I do like that. And then we have Tatum over 7.5 first quarter points for tomorrow. So a lot of these bets are for tomorrow, but I don't really care. So here's the play. Can somebody put the link in the chat? Can somebody put the link in the chat? Let me zoom in, make sure people can see it. So this is Tatum, first quarter points. So here's the play. Giannis, Brunson, under. We got Brooks over, that's for today. And then we got some other random plays. Boom. So this would be a 3-pick entry. And again, if you look at FanDuel, game's not till tomorrow. Even if you don't use FanDuel, right? It's a $40 billion company. You want to put some weight into their markets, into the prices that they're putting out. So you can see FanDuel here, they have Tatum's over, pretty heavily favored, -138 favorite. Thank you. Thank you to Purple Shady Tyler, who posted the link in the chat. Thank you, bro. Sengun over RAs at -180 and chooses MLB. Sup, Unk? What's up, Danny C? How you guys doing? So there's our PrizePicks play. Dude, it's fucking crazy that SGA, first quarter points, his line is 8.5, and that's a goblin, which means you're getting a reduced payout on PrizePicks. I don't know. OKC's probably going to finish the job tonight, but fuck. What do you guys want to look at? Let's see here. Who's offering the best lines on these games, man? Let's see if we can find some good value. Danny C, doing good. There we go. Doing good's good. Dude, tight fucking markets. So I've said this before, but this is what's, damn, Miami's already up pretty big. Hopefully they can keep the series interesting. But what was I going to say? This is what's amazing about betting exchanges. I mean, you probably have access to Novig. It's basically available in every state. But that's a tight market. I mean, you can get the Rockets at +152 or the Warriors at -154. There's not a ton of liquidity, but obviously 2 cents of juice compared to FanDuel, which is charging 26 cents of juice, Pinnacle 15. That's what's great about exchanges, is it's just typically for big games, they have super tight markets and are super competitive on pricing. Draymond Green, over 1.5 blocks. How much will FanDuel let me bet? 56.18. So I'm going to run this. This is just FanDuel, just a straight bet. Again, if a bet's profitable, you can run it in a straight bet. You can run it in a parlay, whatever you want. But this is a crossed market, right? I like to use the arbitrage tool to kind of find good bets. Where is Draymond? So what's nice about, anyways, I got it locked in. But what's nice about using, looking for crossed markets is whenever two sports books, have such different odds, like here on Luis Castillo, that you can bet the over on one book, the under on a different book, guarantee a profit. One of the two bets has to be plus EV. So, for example, for Luis Castillo, damn, this is a late game for a Saturday. Game starts at 9:40. So Luis Castillo outs, someone's offering a lot on his under, man. So, I mean, FanDuel's only going to give me $25, which is kind of bullshit. But again, here it's a crossed market. FanDuel has his over at +158. Novig has his under at -150. So I could just bet both outcomes. guarantee a profit. Granted, FanDuel limited me to some bullshit. Or, you know one of these bets has to be plus EV. If you can bet the over on FanDuel, the under on Novig in the proper proportions, that's arbitrage, and make a risk-free profit. Either the over at plus 158 or the under at minus 150 got to be plus EV. So it's like the same thing for Valdez, but this is actually better value on DraftKings. Granted, DraftKings, I get pretty shit betting limits. $11.76, which is why I don't even have it filtered in. But like here, DraftKings is crossed with Novig. It's also crossed with ProfitX. These exchanges, they tend to be pretty sharp books. So sometimes I just like camp on the ARB tool, look for crossed markets because one of the two bets always has to be profitable. But let's check out Fliff, man. Let's check out Fliff. Alex, what color panties are you wearing today? What are we talking about? Does Novig have live updates? I tried to talk Alex off the Lakers yesterday. Dude, I know. Lakers game, yeah. I wish I didn't bet on them. Dude, I was watching that last night. They tied it up. I'm like, yo, fuck yeah. And then, nope, just blew it. Anyways, I've seen, dude, there's a lot of good value. I'm not sure what Rebet is doing because some people are able to find all of these first half run lines. But like, for example, where is this bet? In the Nationals game. So I see the first half handicap at +1. Where is +1.5? Maybe it's in Prop City. It's like, I don't know. +1.5. I don't know. So like, I don't even know where this bet is, but a lot of value in these first half run lines. Again, I just can't fucking find them. But what do we want to do? So Fliff, it didn't seem like there was a ton of value right now. Maybe let's try to do another underdog slip. Again, sleeper, they only have the one promo on Jokic, at least as far as I can tell. But now, playtime's fucking over. I want to get in an underdog slip, and this time I'm not going to let them bump it on us. Can someone repost the PrizePicks link? Give me a sec. I think this was the PrizePicks link. Yo, but anyways, let's start building a slip. Okay, this is taking way too long. So first play I'm going to go with KCP over 2.5 rebounds. Again, hundreds of data points. Sports betting isn't meant to be that complicated. Every book, they all got us over heavily favored. What is going on, dude? Let me just refresh Underdog real quickly. So this is for tomorrow. Again, I don't really care if I'm betting on games today or tomorrow. If there's good value, I want to run it. So, what is our favorite play? So we have Sengun over 18.5 points. Perfect. Checks out from a value perspective. Every sportsbook, every data point we have in the market, they all got us out over heavily favored. And then I do like this on Norman Powell. We have over 16.5 points. So 6-pick entries on Underdog, like 6-pick entries are a little bit better in terms of the EV. But usually I'm just worried they're going to bump things. So I could try to build a 6-pick. So you can see the first 3 picks here. Bang, bang, bang. Over, over, over. Then I'm going to throw in Chet under. 6-pick entries on Underdog are actually, that's like the best possible slip type you can go with. I'm actually very surprised Michael Porter has a points line this low, but I don't know. And then we got Van Vliet under 2.5 threes. He can't shoot. Okay, so now they're removing everything. Norman Powell points. I'm just going to run a 3-pick entry. And they bump Sengun. Bro, what am I doing? This is what's annoying about sports betting. The hard part isn't finding good picks. It's getting them locked in before they do shit like that. So 6x payout. PrizePicks only gives you whatever. Anyways, I'm running it. Porter Jr. is questionable. His shoulder's messed up. Priced into the market. Does Novig have live updates like PrizePicks? Nah. Are you drinking coffee? Yeah, I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking coffee. But anyways, so we got a 3-man on Underdog. What book do we want to do? We can also do some live betting on Underdog. We've had some decent success with it. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Usually, though, like, it's way too hard. It's almost impossible to do. So we're at a timeout break, actually, right now. So let's see if there's anything live. Oh, shit. There is. Donovan Mitchell. Whoa. Under 4.5 rebounds. So again, sometimes the live value is insanely good. So Donovan Mitchell, if you see right here, huge favorite across the market. Again, we're at a timeout break. The hard part is you just got to like move quick because, you know, the second this timeout break ends, they're probably going to remove it. So let's finish the slip. So this Mitchell play has an insanely high edge. I'm going to run this over in significant strikes. And then Jake Berger, the worst player in the MLB. Where are you? And I don't even see him. Yo, come on. We got to go quick. I don't want this timeout break to end. So there's also some good MLB live value. But, oh, fuck. I got to move. We got to move. So we got Cade over in... so I already missed it. Damn. They already added a multiplier on it. Fuck. So unfortunately, they already added a multiplier. Which is annoying. Which is very annoying. But it's okay. So Lou Dort... over 13.5 PRs. Sure, whatever. I do like that for tonight. Yo, where are you? Lou Dort. Over 13.5 PRs. So this would be a 3-man. Again, try to move quick. If you're on YouTube, Twitch has a little bit less of a delay. Can you do the scream again? MPJ sucks. Holy yap. Hey, yo. Ballin' Diego. If you want to live stream, you can live stream. You can talk as much as you want, as little as you want. Yo, here you go. 3-man on Underdog. 3-pick entry on Underdog Fantasy. Dude. So what else was there on FanDuel? So we got in some straight bets. Cool. Let's see what else there is, because I thought they had some promos. I think they have an NHL profit boost. Panthers game already started. Do they have an NHL profit boost, or am I crazy? So they have an NBA no sweat token. So basically, if you lose your bet, you get your money back. So sure, we can claim that. So basically, we just need to find a 3-leg NBA parlay on FanDuel. We place a bet. If the bet loses, they give us our money back. What is better than that? So let's go here to basketball and let's see what we got. So, again, like for these FanDuel promos, obviously, like, I mean, this is a no sweat promo. So it's hard to mess up. By that, I mean, like, there's no, you know, if we lose, we get our money back. So maybe we run something like this. Nah. So here you can see DraftKings and FanDuel are crossed. It's arbitrage. So you could bet the over here, under here, guarantee a profit, but whatever. What I want to do is finish this slip. So here we have a no sweat token. How much can you bet? It's only $5, right? So basically, Pinchero 30 plus, OKC first half team total under. And then we got Batum over 3.5 rebounds at plus 142, which looks incredible. I mean, no other book's even giving you above like what, plus 125. So like Bet Online, their market, Bet Online's known to be, you know, a pretty sharp, accurate sports book. Their market is plus 125, minus 163. Remove the VIG, fair, value. All these books make money by charging a spread. They're market makers. So like, you know, they have 38 cents of juice in their market. You remove the VIG, that gets you fair value. We're getting above fair value, so this bet's plus EV. Did you do the DraftKings no sweat home run promo yet? So anyways, that's a FanDuel promo I'm going with. But what were we talking about? Someone was saying, can you do the DraftKings promo? So let's see. Wow, 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 wow. So again, DraftKings has a promo. Get a no sweat token. So basically, you know, another promo. I mean, literally when I started sports betting, I would just get home from work, look through these promos every day and do exactly what I'm doing now. Try to figure out what are the best possible plays to go with. So I'll give you an example. I mean, this actually seems quite solid. Granted, he doesn't go yard often, but it's also, what am I doing? So let me filter in some more of these books. Bovado, what else? Okay, let's go back here. Home run. Dude, Corbin Carroll yesterday, he got that home run called back. Anyways, what was I going to say? Is what I'm going to go with is Turing plus 2,200. He already has 3 home runs on the season. Yo, where's my promo? And if you take a look, I mean, like, dude, DraftKings seems pretty solid. They have him at plus 2,200. I mean, it's crossed arbitrage with Bet365. I mean, Bet Online, like, again, like, it's a good promo regardless. If we lose, we're getting our money back. But obviously, I still want to find the best possible picks. This is what's bullshit, though. DraftKings won't even let me bet the promo for more than $1.15. Which is annoying, but again, like, DraftKings is by far my best book. Nah, maybe not. One of my best sports books all time. So, like, there are going to be books, doesn't matter how you make the money, arbitrage, whatever. There are going to be books that cut down your bet sizes. Woo! Shit. Who's winning tonight? We all agree on Warriors, right? Rockets fucking, they're not winning. Not game 3. Bruh, LOL, 115, that's rough. Anyways, let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got on DraftKings. So what I was going to say is, again, like, this is actually better value on, you know, BetUS. But I'm going to bet that. Now I'm curious what they're even going to give me. So this is Woods Richardson. I mean, again, like, bullshit. They're only going to give me 669. Novig and DraftKings are crossed. So you could bet the under, the over, guarantee a profit. It's obviously better value on this book, but I don't use this book. Minus 165 here. Crossed with Novig, crossed with ProfitX, FanDuel, Bovada, Pinnacle, known to be a really sharp book. They all have the under as a much bigger favorite. So this is Woods Richardson. I'm not sure if there's been, so you can see here. I mean, I don't know, right? Maybe the coach says he's only going to pitch, or that he's going to be on a pitch count. I mean, I'm not sure why. You don't always know why the market's moving. Like, why is Woods Richardson? Why have the books ripped his under 15.5 outs to being like a minus 230 favorite? Maybe it's lineups, weather. Maybe the coach said something. He's only going to pitch 85 pitches. I mean, it can be a ton of different reasons. The same way, like, if a stock goes up, it's like they could have had a good earnings report. It could be tariff news. Like, who the fuck knows? You don't always know. But what was I going to say is what I want to do is maybe let's try to do another PrizePicks slip or something. PrizePicks slip or what? What do you guys want to do? Show Katie or SWAT is coming. Can you please be more fun again? What do you mean by more fun? Less serious? Do Fliff. Jerome, first quarter assist cash. Are you still holding on to that Bitcoin? Yeah, I'm still holding my Bitcoin. Bro, it's like back to the original price. Where did I buy it? Somewhere close to the peak. Somewhere around $100,000 I bought this bullshit. Yo, so this is a 3-pick entry. When will the Heat score? We may never know. Let's see. Damn, pretty annoying we weren't able to get in that play on Ty Jerome. He already cashed his assist line, someone said. Dude, fucking Bitcoin. Anyways, let's go here. Let's see what we can do. What do we like? What do we like, man? So let me put all sports back in. I just filtered them out to look for that like NBA specific promo. Dude, FanDuel has some crazy value. Jonah Bride to get a hit. What do we want to do? I'm debating what sportsbook I want to do. I'll do PrizePicks. There's no value on Fliff right now. I see some people asking, yo, Fliff. Maybe there is. Maybe a little bit, but nothing really crazy going on right now. Let's see PrizePicks. Oh, shit. So here's a new play. I didn't see this earlier. Kennard under 3.5 rebounds. Again, like you can see FanDuel just like dropped his odds massively. Ripped his under. Fliff has his under favored. This is available on Dabble as well. Again, Dabble's like another PrizePicks, whatever. It's like a PrizePicks duplicate. So FanDuel, all these sports books have Kennard's under. Heavily favored, so this is great. But let's see what else we want to go with. What else do we want to go with? Heat or dead? Yeah, I didn't bet on the Heat. I haven't been great on my NBA straight bets so far this year, but I'll recover. So let's get in a PrizePicks play. That's what I'm trying to do is a PrizePicks play. I'm going to run the play on Giannis again. I mean, again, usually I don't like to include the same pick numerous times, but I'm limited on PrizePicks. And also, like, even if, you never want to place a 3-pick entry, even if you can find 3 picks with an edge. Because, again, like, 3-pick entries suck. So, this is for the Blues game tomorrow. Pinnacle, same thing applies. Hockey, baseball, basketball. All these books got the over heavily favored. But what do we want to finish? Dude, I do love that play on Tatum. Fuck. So maybe we do run the play, or actually, I'm going to try to avoid it. I'm going to take LeBron under 4.5 first quarter points, and Kennard is already locked. That's really annoying. So they removed the play on Kennard, but that's okay. Castillo under, or Cease and Holmes. So let's go here. So we have Holmes over in K's, and then we got Cease over in FS, fantasy score. So here's the play on PrizePicks. So we have Holmes, Cease over, and then we got this isn't actually 3 NBA plays. 1 NHL play, 2 NBA plays, one's for tomorrow, and then we got some MLB picks. Yo, can somebody put the link in the chat? But what I was going to say is, like, again, all these picks have solid value. There's limitless things, you know, we can bet on PrizePicks. I mean, they quite literally have, dude, there's so many lines on PrizePicks. All this shit. We're just trying to zone in. We just need 5 picks that actually have value in the market. I don't just degenerately bet things with my gut. It's very hard to beat the sports books, especially if you don't have an edge like his under. If you took his under on PrizePicks, you're basically getting his under at -119 when other books are offering plus money. Makes no sense. Did we do Hot Streak or Fliff yet? I had to make food. Someone was asking about Hot Streak. Hot Streak is, I mean, it's basically Sleeper. It works similar to Sleeper. So the best value on Hot Streak right now is Luka. Over 9.5 rebounds. I mean, there's not a ton available on Hot Streak right now, but it works the same way as Sleeper in that they put their odds in decimal format. I don't know why. Man, the Heat suck. Nolan hit a double. Start an underdog streak. Yo, nobody's been able to show me how to get to underdog streaks. How the fuck do you get to underdog streaks? How do you get to underdog streaks? How do you get to underdog streaks? Dude, Max Strus is cooking. Let's see. Dude, so what is this? This line on Dylan Brooks has been available for a minute, man. If anyone can show me or just make it clear how to get to underdog streaks, I'll do an underdog streak. I just don't even see it. Anyways. What is going on? So Dylan Brooks over 11.5 points. FanDuel, you know, you can see, they tell me, hey, you can only bet 144. So again, if there's free money on the fucking ground, me personally, I'm going to pick it up. So on Novig, I'm actually going to be getting plus 150. I'm actually going to be getting plus 150. So I'll just pick up the little money. I mean, again, this is a risk-free profit of 240. The second the Rockets-Warriors game ends, you're literally, and this is a juicier arb to some of these other books, but like, I mean, it's pretty simple. You know, plus 108, plus 150. All these books try to set their own lines. So FanDuel and Novig are so out of sync. I can take Brooks over. Again, I got limited. I'm on a max limited FanDuel and DraftKings account. I could create an account for my sister. I could create an account for my girlfriend and dad. But I try to keep it realistic. You know, some books are going to limit you. And $240 for clicking a few buttons and risk-free profit. I don't think it's bad. I like money, personally. How do I get to Underdog streaks? How do I get to Underdog streaks? Click bottom left, the originals tab. So let's see. Let's see if this actually takes me to Underdog streaks. Originals. Yo, where is it? Is Sanders going? Yo, where is it? Originals. Maybe it's not available in Virginia anymore. Originals. Now where do I go? Yo, where do I go to get Underdog streaks? I'm on Originals. Maybe it's a state thing. Why does the rebet site suck so much? Yeah, so I don't think I can do Underdog, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Yo, so we're at a timeout break. Maybe I'll have more luck live betting this time. Again, it's just a little challenging because it's a lot easier to live bet, even with like arbitrage, because, you know. Whew. Let's see, though. So we have Highsmith, under 4.5 rebounds. He's a heavy favorite to go under. Minus 154 on FanDuel. Data point number 1. Caesars, data point number 2. Minus 142 favorite to go under. But what I need to do, obviously, is find some picks that we can pair with. Holy smokes. So play number 1. Play number 2, I'm going to run Benchero. Play number 3 right here. Shit. 3-pick entry, $25. Again, if you're on YouTube, you know, maybe check out Twitch. There's a little bit less of a delay. Can we see Katie? No, you can't see my girlfriend. 3-man on Underdog. So one of these picks is live, the others aren't. So this was actually the top play on the optimizer. I mean, you can see like every other book if you just look at this dude. So like Hot Streak, you know, this is a book that someone was asking about it earlier. They like specialize in esports. Esports betting market's extremely inefficient. Underdog has this line at 34.5. Hot Streak, every other book has this line at like 31.5. No brainer. No brainer. But anyways, there's so many books, dude, especially in Virginia. I love Virginia. I like being home. I not only get to see my mom every day. New sleeper discounts. Did you do them yet? I contacted Underdog support and they said some people don't get all the features. Yeah, that's annoying. That's pretty annoying. That's pretty annoying. But anyways, I'm going to call it for now. I'm going to go to the gym. Maybe I'll stream again later. Enjoy the